Hey guys, how you doing? It's Gavin here from the Growing Younger team. So if you've clicked on this link, you're probably looking for some kind of personal training or nutritional solution, okay? It probably means that you're over 45 years old. It probably means you have some kind of injury or some kind of sort of lifestyle related disease, a little bit like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and you're looking for that kind of solution, right? Well, the problem you have, okay, in this day and age, and certainly around East Auckland, okay, is that we all kind of feel a little bit older than we should as we progressively go through our birthdays, right? We could be carrying a bit too much weight down to middle-age spread. You're not able to move around as well as you once were. And lots of our clients come to me and say, I just can't do what I used to do. I can't get up the stairs, or I can't get up off the floor like I used to. And that may well resonate with you, okay? And the problem of it is, it causes lots and lots of frustration for you, okay? You kind of go into this hibernation mode where you feel you can't do those things because they're going to cause pain or you're not fit enough, and it takes a lot of the joy out of life, all right? And you kind of lose confidence in your physical ability, which we don't want to happen, all right? So the nature of the problem simply is, you're getting high blood pressure, you're getting high cholesterol, your doctor is telling you to start exercising, you may have some injury, like a degenerative type thing, like arthritis. A lot of our clients have knee operations, shoulder operations, and all the problems that come with those things, okay? It could just mean you've never really exercised before, and, you need to start doing something. But when you look around, when you start doing something, you end up aggravating that injury. So if you used to run when you were younger, and you've defaulted back to jogging again, your knees and ankles and shins are hurting. And because of that's the only way you know how to do things, you're going to probably stop. And this cycle of, is going to keep on continuing, right? So the problem of it is, okay, nobody in this area, or Auckland anyway, or in general really, if you look at it, has solved the problem. And the reason being is that if you go to a physiotherapist, they can take you so far on the continuum. You get injured, you see a physiotherapist, then you finish. There's nothing after that, okay? And the reason that's a problem is because you start to strengthen the muscles and make the joints nice and supple and loose, and then you stop because the physio has said you're all good. What you need is some kind of extra thing after that to help you strengthen all those muscles and continue to strengthen it, because just because you're getting older doesn't mean you can't strengthen those muscles and joints again. And that is what we do as Growing Younger program. PTs and physiotherapists hardly ever work together, and a prime example of that is I'm training a softball athlete at the moment, and she's got a sore shoulder, she's got a labrum tear. I've emailed the physio saying, hey, I'm training your client, could you please send me through some notes? And the physio has not replied to me. So straight away, I'm trying to rehab her, but I don't know what a physio's done, only what she's telling me, and then I can't create the program that's suitable for her needs, right? And what also happens is a lot of personal trainers get scared to work with people who are a little bit older, who have injuries, who have these lifestyle-related diseases, because there's lots of considerations that come into play when programming exercise programs. We can't give you the high-intensity interval training like you read about on the internet, okay? And those PTs are scared to deliver it because they've not got the experience in dealing with those kinds of people, the solution, okay, simply is the Growing Younger program. There's no other program dedicated to people over the age of 45 in Auckland or New Zealand, as far as I'm aware. Yes, you've got trainers that kind of dabble in it, but no one is specialising in it like we are. All right. So what's really awesome about it is that we collaboratively work together. Alex is a physio, I'm a personal trainer, and I'm a certified functional agent specialist. Okay, there's only 8 of us in New Zealand, and what that allows me to do, we work collaboratively. So Alex and I work together very, very closely, and we design a program. He'll do the physio side, rehabilitation side. I will do the continuing ongoing program, which is really fantastic. And it doesn't matter whether you've got any kind of injuries, or whether you've never knew to exercise before, or you've got postural problems or muscle imbalances, we can figure all that stuff out. And it's really, really exciting times, right, for you guys. So, end of the day, what happens is, as I just described in that little story with my client, all these professionals normally are very focused on their own businesses. All they care about is getting more clients in the door, and what they never really do is focus on the client. They're not very client centric. Okay, even though they say they are, they're actually not. And that's an example. She just doesn't get back to me, and that's I've had a couple of examples of that in the past. So with Alex and I, we absolutely wrap around our clients. We make sure everything is right. And even if you pick up a niggle on the way, what's going to happen is we will work together, readjust your program, and make it absolutely perfect. All right. So if you think that you might fit into this sort of category where you can't do the boot camps and you want an exercise solution and you can't find anything that is tailored to you, okay, you're over 45, maybe have an injury, you may be a little bit overweight, you may be exhibiting some of these high blood pressure, high cholesterol type issues, we are absolutely the people for you. And what I'd like to do is meet you, okay? I don't want you to just sign up for something on the internet to somebody you've never met, to give it money to somebody you never met, okay? We want to actually meet you, all right? So what I'd like you to do, there's a button just down below. I want you to just schedule into a meeting with me, okay? So it's literally an instant access to my calendar. You get a bunch of dates and times that are available, and I'm available. And all I want you to do is type in your name and email address, and you will book in with me. I will then send you some instructions after that. Just reply to your email, hey, thanks for touching base, and I will tell you where we're going to actually catch up. It could be at the gym, or it could be at my house, depending on which is where I am right now. And we can get you sorted out, okay? Just under that, there's a couple of testimonials, right? I didn't want to bombard you with them, but have a little read of them, see what you think. There's a few people in there that had fantastic results, even in the face of adversity. People with heart conditions, people with high blood pressure, people who are overweight, people have had torn quadriceps, all those sorts of things, right? And they're really, really inspiring, okay? And then obviously, book your appointment down below, and we'll catch up. And during that consultation, we'll do a bunch of awesome tests. It's probably a better physical you're going to get from your doctor. We're going to find out your visceral fat. We're going to find out your posture, how well you move, your strength, all those sorts of things. And then it's going to set us up for potentially designing you a program if you decide to join the Growing Younger program, all right? So that's it for me, guys. Do us a favor, check in your details down below if you really, really want a solution, and we will absolutely get you on the right path. Take care, guys, and I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.